Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Jane Spider's Anthology as we continue with the reference materials. So we are still going through the weapons section. I mean, it's mostly missiles, but we've had some rockets. Which technically that's a differentiation between, and I probably mentioned it earlier, but a missile is guided, a rocket is not. If you're getting like technical and pedantic about it. Anyways, today we have the S-8 80mm aircraft rockets under the designation B-8M1. Title: S-8 80mm aircraft rockets. Type: 80mm unguided aircraft rockets. Development: this family of 80mm rockets, designated S-8, was developed to provide the Russian armed forces and their former allies with a series of at least 4 different rockets that cover a wide range of ground attack applications. They are designed to be fired from at least 2 known launchers that can be carried by either fixed or rotary winged aircraft. Information released in 1993 indicates that development took place in the late 1970s and concentrated on 4 specific rockets. These are designated the S-8 Heat, S-8BM for demolition, S-8DM, fuel air explosive, and S-8 I guess, illuminating. Description: the S-8 is a conventional 80mm caliber unguided rocket with a solid propellant motor and fitted with folding tail fins for ballistic stability. There it says tail fins specifically. From information released in 1993, it is unclear as to whether or not the S-8 series of 4 rockets use the same rocket motor. The S-8 Heat is an anti-tank, anti-armor rocket which is 1.57 meters long and weighs 11.3 kilograms. 3.6 kilogram shaped charge fragmentation warhead contains 0.9 kilograms of explosive charge and is credited with the ability to penetrate at least 400 millimeters of armor plate. The maximum speed of this rocket is reportedly 600 to 700 meters per second and has an effective range of 1,300 to 4,000 meters. The S-8BM is classed as an anti-shelter demolition rocket. It is 1.54 meters long and weighs 15.2 kilograms, of which 7.41 kilograms is the HE warhead that contains 0.6 kilograms of high explosive. Launching range for this rocket is given as 1,200 to 2,200 meters, and it is credited with being able to penetrate 800 millimeters of reinforced concrete. The S-8DM is a fuel air explosive rocket and is 1.7 meters long and weighs 11.6 kilograms. The 3.63 kilogram warhead has a composition explosive charge of 2.15 kilograms. The launch range for this rocket is 1,300 to 3,000 meters. The S-8II is termed an illuminating rocket and is 1.63 meters long and weighs 12.1 kilograms. The 4.3 kilogram warhead contains 1 kilogram of compound that gives out a light output of 2 million candle power. Launch range of this rocket is 4,000 to 4,500 meters. The S-8 series of rockets can be fired from 2 different types of launcher, which has been specifically designed for use by either helicopter or jet aircraft. The aircraft launcher, designated B-8M1, appears to use the same center section as the B-8V-20A launcher, with the 20 launch tubes configured in the same manner. But a long conical streamlined nose and slightly tapered rear cowling have been added in order to produce an aerodynamically shaped container capable of supersonic flight. In this case, the tubes are flush with the skin of the tapered nose and the flat rear end. The B-8M1 launcher is 2.76 meters long, has a body diameter of 520 millimeters, and weighs 160 kilograms when empty. Both rockets and launchers have an operating temperature range of -60 to +60 degrees Celsius. Specifications: S-8 Heat rocket, 1.57 meter length, 80 millimeter body diameter, launch weight 11.3 kilograms, warhead 3.6 kilograms, high explosive anti-tank. The S-8BM, length 1.54 meters, body diameter 80 millimeters, launch weight 15.2 kilograms, warhead 7.41 kilogram HE blast. S-8DM, rocket, length 1.7 meters, body diameter 80 millimeters, launch weight 11.6 kilograms, warhead 3.63 kilograms fuel air explosive. The S-8II, 1.63 meters length, 80 millimeter body diameter, 12.1 kilogram launch weight, 4.3 kilogram warhead, which is really a flare. Launcher: B-8M1, 2.76 meter length, 520 millimeter diameter, and 20 80 millimeter tubes. The B-8V-20A, 1.7 meter length, 520 millimeter diameter, and also 20 80 millimeter tubes. Oh yeah, they both have lug spacing at 250 millimeters. Unloaded weight of the B-8M1 is 160 kilograms, and unloaded weight of the B-8V-20A is 123 kilograms. So here's all the rockets. We can clearly see there's only a couple deployed rear fins. And then these are the launchers, which I think the image of these is pretty prevalent, especially with the Afghan war that they engaged in the 70s and 80s. So yeah, they're definitely using the wrong model, because I want to say this was like a short-range IR guided air-to-air missile, but they have front fins, as you can see, which the rockets do not have. Proportions are all off too, but like I said in the last episode, this is going to be used by opposition forces, so you're not likely to put your camera on these, and B, I don't even know if any of the AI aircraft have rockets in their default loadout, so you might never see this. So that being said, that will conclude us for today. So thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.